Well, Jeremy, not terribly up to date with his Ferrari knowledge there. In fact, the 575 has gone out of production and it's been replaced by this, the 599 GTB Fiorano. Now, that's got a 6-litre V12. It's going to do 200 miles an hour and it will cost you £160,000.
So still 100 more than the Corvette?
Still 100 more.
I can't believe...
I'm stunned by that Corvette. Because I don't think that'll be any faster. But I can't wait to drive it, that said. Can't wait. Anyway, now listen. If you're organising a hen night, OK, obviously the most important thing that you need to remember is something to vomit into.
Yes.
This is usually called a limo. Now, we heard the other day of a chap who's now renting out a new kind of limo. We've got a picture of it here. Yes, it's a tank.
Ooh, crikey.
That is a tank.
It is a tank. He's put little windows in it for something for you to hold your breasts up to as you go around.
Oh, Jeremy.
Well, that's what happens. I've seen it. If you look inside, it's got loads of seats, all of which, there you go, all wiped down. This is quite expensive, I'll have to warn you. One night, £5,000.
How much?
£5,000 plus the cost of actually getting it to Newcastle. So, it is a pricey evening.
It is.
Now, have a look at this. This is an electronic device. It's called the Quick Start. It costs £9.99. You stick it in your cigarette lighter when you're driving in France, and when you turn the car on in the morning, its little electronic voice reminds you to drive on the right.
That might be useful if you're a bit thick.
Sounds like a good idea. Actually, it's a complete waste of £9.99. When you get up in the morning, all your luggage has been stolen from the boot and your car's just a burnt-out shell, you'll know you're in France anyway, so why do you... It's true, you don't need it.
It's a fair point.
That is a fair point. Hey, you know the police have got no way of testing drivers for drugs. Now, you might think, well, so, it's not a very big problem. There's only so many Pete Dohertys driving around. Well, a study has shown this week that at any one time, 20% of young drivers on the road are under the influence of drugs.
20%?
1 in 5. It's a staggering statistic.
There's one.
How did you... You've
got to wonder.
Get here today? What? You flew? The sirens brought in.
Peugeot 306 spaceship. The thing is, as a result of this problem, the police have had to introduce special tests for drugs.
What tests?
I don't know, it didn't say. I hadn't looked up. I mean, I'm imagining it's things like they, you know, wander up, tap on the window and say, would sir like a Jaffa cake? Feeling peckish?
Well, it works for cannabis. It's not going to work for cocaine, though, is it?
No,
That's
you're right.
going to have to be... Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?